goodness.
Okay, so we read. We've been dying for the last hour because we read The Tyranny of Talent, which, yes, I'm squinting to read, but that's because it printed in -2 font. Please take a look.
I'll get it up there.
Oh yeah, get it way up there. Oh yeah, see how small that is?
Wow.
This is by PhD Joe Baker. And Joe is a smart guy. And Joe had a lot of reference material. 38 pages of reference material.
38 pages with several references on each one.
Okay. Go out and do whatever the F you want to do. Okay? That is all I'm going to say. That is all we learned in this book. And it was very lengthy.
And it never had a conclusion.
Right. His point came across in chapter 1, and I feel like it could have been a scientific journal entry, and we all would have been happy. But story after story proved there is no evidence in these sporting teams going and looking at kids and signing actual kids. Please don't eat the wall. There's no, if you go out and you do what you're going to do, just go do it to the nth degree. He did note several times, parents, don't be cuckoo-cuckoo. Just the chances of your child being in the top 0.5% or 1/4%, I don't remember the number, but it was a fraction of the fraction actually make it to any of these sports. Great. Have a plan B. Yeah. Don't give up all your family dinners. Don't give up your family vacations. Don't put every single cent into one pot. Okay? And truly, we should all be living that way anyway, and people have just forgotten. People have gotten a little crazy over time. So, that was my takeaway of The Tyranny. What is your takeaway?
Yeah, there was a lot of information to take in. Mm-hmm. The one I found a little bit interesting, because we talked a little bit about how those that make the team, they're getting better because they're getting the better instruction.
Oh, yes.
And those that don't make the team aren't getting any better because they're never getting the instruction.
They're not getting
the higher grade instruction.
Right. Their practice fields are nominal versus superior, and
the coaches are not the head coach; it's the other ones and stuff like that. And I thought that was interesting because it kind of once you put them in that, and I know some have probably moved up and gotten better, but that made it sound.
It was crazy. The most. So I will say the craziest part to me was the rugby team international that came out and said they would not recruit young children, which actually could in the future hurt them, because if kids can't get contracted with them, would they go on to a different sport that they were just as good at and get contracted with that sport because it's one that would allow for children to be signed. And so that I think we'll wait and see. But as of right now, and it was several years after they had made that decision, they did not regret their decision at all. So for our tea today, we have been sucking down a non-chai, which, if you all know, chai is tea. Obviously not in English, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
In Indian.
In
Or Indian? Yeah. Or was it from? That's not the right word.
I don't think so. But
what are
go on.
It's not Indian.
It's not the Indian language, no. So elderberry lemon balm immune plus stress, because life is never stressful, by Yogi. Yes.
And not the bear.
Not the bear, but go try that one. It's so good. And then next week we are reading, and this book, if you look for it, is in black, but our printer printed it in blue. It's called The Pivot Year. And so that will be exciting. And The Pivot Year is by who?
We are by Brianna
Weist, probably W-I-E-S.
Yeah.
So we will try that one. That one came highly recommended. It actually was on 3 different lists that I found end of last year. So that's how it made it to our list. Please don't eat the tea. You don't need any tea, especially if it has caffeine.
The immune,
If you're gonna need the immune. I wonder if there's anything calming in it. Let's see. We're gonna look into that. We'll let you know. Have a good week. Oh my gosh, dude, you are